Kwa hivyo wale wanasema maneno ya two-term na waonea huruma. Mimi sioni ni nani ataweza kupigana na this kind of success. Watu wa two-term watakuwa na shida because you must show what you have done. Whichever way, this is now another site, and I think that's why the media is here. You were asking me about a housing program, whether it is continuing. Let me remind the country, I'm from here, Bahati constituency, that what now is ongoing in terms of project, on-site work going on, fully procured, started site work, we have slightly above 170,000 housing units. So the naysayers, the doubting Thomases, wale watu walikuwa wanafikiria ni mchezo, there is no joke in this program. We have taken off very well. We plan to achieve our targets of 200,000 units per year. And this will do through contracting. And you know, the government is not the one doing the exact construction. You can see here, we have contractors on site. This is open public tenders, where we have provided huge opportunity to Kenyans. This particular site, on the minimum, we have around 600 young men and women working per day. As the work progresses from where it is, we will be having maybe over and above, because this size should be able to have between 1,000 and 1,200 workers as we progress. This project will be ready in 24 months. The work you can see now is about 4 months, and it's huge activity here going on, and very good progress. I must say, I'm very impressed. The contractor, keep up, good job. Kenyans also need to know that these houses are being built for Kenyans. Wacha tuache story mingi. Wewe jitafutie nyumba kwanza, alafu upige hiyo story nyingine ambayo unataka. Mwishowe tunakutana kwa kiwanja. What we are saying, we must deliver fast. Because in our scorecard, in Kenya Kwanza and the broad-based government now scorecard, the scorecard for His Excellency the President, we will reflect the number of units we have built, whether people like it or not. But it would be important that the people, for example, living in Bahati, secure first opportunity to own the houses. So I'm appealing to even our workers who are earning on the minimum 600 shillings per day. And this work is can even be sometimes 24/7, depending on where the project has reached. So we are talking of the basic minimum 600. Kuna wengine wanalipwa 800. Kuna wengine wa 1,200. And these houses will be selling. The studios, they are being offered for 600,000 shillings. And I hope you media, journalists, young men and women, you also take this first opportunity. I know you are renting, some of you. A few could be owners. It's one ID for one house. One ID for one house. And Boma Yangu platform is open 24/7. Access, the deposit, by the new regulation, the deposit has come down from 10% to 5%. This is because Kenyans told us through public participation that the deposit is becoming a challenge. And because our interest should coincide with the interest of Kenyans, we brought it down to 5%. I'm very happy to be here in Bahati. I have finished with the registry, Nakuru registry. You know, land is a critical infrastructure for the affordable housing program and the larger development agenda of the government in terms of even investment, making land available, accessible as fast as possible, and ensuring security of tenure and security of the title. So all that holistically, the conversation is we must digitization. For this kind of housing units, we are going to go section of properties. It's a title, like any other title, offering you 99 years. And we will allow the buyers, because they are first homeowners, stamp duty off, no stamp duty. And stamp duty for this kind of development is 4%. So that is another incentive for first homeowners. It doesn't matter the age. I'm talking about your first home. There is no opportunity for two homes. But that means you don't restrict a son whose father has bought a house. No. I said one ID. Yes. And the selection is through Boma Yangu. Of course, there is some mean testing there, so that you can be told how much you'll pay. But basic studio for beginners, 600,000 per month, 3,000, you have yourself a home with all facilities available. Of course, you pay for the utilities, water and electricity, like any other Kenyan. Mmemaliza yangu? Yes, my sister.
Nakuru has the now we have Hadharani phase 2. What are other areas that you're looking at on the affordable housing in Nakuru County?
Nakuru County, we have some in Naivasha. We have Karagita Huko, we are going to build. In fact, the project has taken off. Near the stadium, there was a stadium, which is a small stadium. We have exchanged, and we have done public participation. The contractor is on site. So those ones are houses coming up. We shall have affordable housing in the economic zone also, to cater for the development in terms of that area. Every constituency is looking at a minimum of 220 units, our original design and policy. But where we get sufficient land, we want to go to 1,000. We started with G+4, meaning levels, ground +4. But we have now seen that for maximum utilization of the land, we are going to G+9, G+10, depending on the soil and the ground, G+20 even, especially in towns. So we are looking at possibly by the next 3 years, Nakuru is likely to be beneficiary of between 30 and 50,000 units. We plan every county on the minimum 10,000 housing units. This program in 15 years, Kenya will be different. And William Ruto will have left a legacy no other president has left or may be able to achieve. Because this program is not stopping with William Ruto. Kwa hivyo tuache machungu na makasiriko. Once a program is set, it's set for the country. It's not an individual project. We embrace and we move on as fast as we can. And we support. I'm happy Kenyans are participants in this program through the levy. And we are making sure that we use our levy to the maximum. Every shilling must count, and we are accountable to Kenyans. And Parliament requires an annual report before the budget or during the budget so that they can approve and see the plan. What are you saying you are building? What did you build last year? So we submit to Parliament an annual plan every year. Kwa hivyo wale wanasema maneno ya tutam na waonea huruma. Mimi sioni ni nani ataweza kupigana na this kind of success. Watu wa tutam watakuwa na shida, because you must show what you have done. or what you will do. Uwezi kuongea tu maneno tu ya one time. Ufikirie Wakenya watasikiliza. Kwanza mimi nikiwa owner of a house, nitaangalia upande gani? Nitaangalia upande wa two term. Kwa sababu wengine wanatishia Wakenya ati wataangusha hii program ya housing wakiingia. Wataruhusiwa na nani kuingia? That is question number 1. Question number 2. Wakenya watakuwa wapi? Ndio ufikirie you will come up with a personal decision ya kuangusha program ya Wakenya. Hiyo haiwezekani. Vijana oye. Kuna wazee pia? Warembo?